So I signed two new listings yesterday on Tuesday, 2/22/2022. That's a lot of twos. Too many. So, happy Wednesday, everybody. Brian Simmons here with eXp Realty. It is February 23rd, and we have a nice little market update for you today. So, check it out. As of this morning, 560 active single-family residential listings between Jackson and Josephine counties. 128 of those are brand new listings over the last 7 days. 33 price reductions happened over the last 7 days, and 24 listings came back on the market. 109 went pending over the last week, and 73 were closed. Okay, 20 came off the market through either being expired, withdrawn, or canceled. And all of that together brings us to 7.6 weeks of inventory based on just a snapshot of that week. So here's a couple takeaways from that data. Pending was a little bit lower due to what I would say is probably due to the holiday, President's Day. You have a 3-day weekend. You kind of tend to see some people go out of town or go do something fun for the weekend. I did. So I think, that's common, right? So so we saw pending be, slightly lower than it was over the last few weeks. 109 versus, 130, 140 is what we've been seeing. Inventory in itself has been very, very stable going back all the way to the first of the year. Okay, so if we go all the way back to the first, I mean, we've basically been hovering right around 530 to 560 units, homes, listed on the market between the two counties. So 530 to 560, that's pretty stable to be almost 2 months into the year. We're not gaining, we're not dropping, we're just kind of like treading water there, okay? The new listings do continue to trend upward. They have been this whole time. We've got 128. That's the most we've seen all year. Over the last week, 128. We should continue to see that climbing, I would suspect. So we'll see what next week brings. But price changes and listings that came back on the market, that's also another one that's kind of interesting. Those are both the lowest number that we've seen so far this year, by actually quite a bit. They're way below their 6-week average. And so to me, that's just kind of saying that, like, hey, we're probably getting to be a little bit more of a competitive market. It's already competitive, but getting to be a little bit more competitive, even to where people aren't needing to reduce their prices on things, and people are working a little harder to keep deals together. So, anyways, that's what we got going on in the market, just with the data and kind of looking at it. Nothing really too earth-shattering going on there. But what I did want to tell you, some things that are really exciting, is those two listings I mentioned in the beginning. Okay, one of them is a absolutely incredible property. Well, they're both really cool. One of them, though, is just like a special property. It is fantastic location in Central Point, 35 acres, zoned EFU, has all sorts of water. It's set up as a cannabis property right now. It could totally be a vineyard. It would make a really, really cool one because it has an old 1927 home that could be converted into a tasting room. I mean, the place is absolutely unreal, totally flat, fantastic location. So if you know anybody that is looking for something like that, or is in the cannabis industry or the vineyard industry, in any of that, let me know, or send them my way, because this is a really, really special property, and I think it's going to be one that somebody's going to do something really awesome with. The other one is also really, really cool. It's 16 acres, and it's a little bit more remote, but it has unbelievable views. You can see Mount McLaughlin, you can see Crater Lake Park, you can see, all sorts of stuff from up there. It has solar, it has a septic, it has wells, 2 wells, it has a home site approval, it has a cabin. I don't know if it's permitted or not, but it does have a cabin. It's just a really, really, really cool property. So if you want something that's remote and you're open to being, 15, 20 minutes out of town, the place it's awesome. Really, really cool place. So if you know anybody looking for either one of those things, those are coming up and they'll be on the market here within the next probably week or two. So let me know. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can do that with the little button down here on the video, and check out the full version of the newsletter as well. So I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you next week. Take care.